Guess what? Your girl hit 1,000 followers on TikTok. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it because we all the way up. I made it to 1,000 followers on TikTok. Y'all celebrate, clap it up because it was a journey. So this week, I decided to be aggressive because I said, you know what? I want to get to 1,000 to unlock the next level with TikTok. So I'm currently at 1,042 followers. I'm a millennial. I still clap. I know y'all like to do this, but y'all clap it up because it was, woo, I went in. So let me tell you how I went in. I started networking and talking to people on the app. I know you probably were like, oh, she about to spill the secret sauce. I just started, if someone said hi in a live, I said hi back. If someone said, let's connect and follow, I connected and followed. It is as simple as that, guys. Once again, I'm learning TikTok and its amazing ecosystem. Because I'll be the first to admit, I was like, TikTok is just for scrolling. Only reason why I had TikTok on my phone was because my family members were sending me TikToks. So yeah, that was it. And like I said in my previous videos, I got tired of hearing people talk about it. So I said, let me be about it. And I went all in this week. Like I said, networked and got up to 1,042 followers. And to get to that level with TikTok, to me, is a good thing because if you're on the money-making side of TikTok, you unlock certain things. For example, once you get to 1,000 followers, you really unlock different things. Like I said, if you're on the money-making side of the TikTok app, and that's why I reside, okay? So once you get there, TikTok is automatically going to send you notifications like, hey, congratulations, you made it to 1,000 followers. You unlock this benefit and that benefit. Like one of the benefits that I really want to take a deep dive in is work with artists. And I'm not explaining this correctly because once again, I just unlocked this benefit. So I have to do a deep dive. But if I use the artist's song on my content and it gets plays and views and all that stuff, I get a percentage of the commission. If that's my understanding, once again, I'm new to this. I'm a newbie to the 1,000 Club on TikTok. So, yeah, you unlock certain benefits. My goal is 10,000 on TikTok. My goal is to reach the 10K on TikTok. Can I reach it for the month of May? Let's see. So if you are new to this page, welcome. I am Kendra Nix, also known as Miss K on TikTok. I'm a wife, mom, NICU survivor, and this is my weekly TikTok video on my journey from building my TikTok and seeing if the gurus will tell the truth. In a nutshell, let me see where the money resides on TikTok. And that's what I'm doing. So, like I stated, made it to the 1,000 Club. Woohoo! So this is where the work begins. I have to put in the work now. I've been posting 3 times a day, using the stories, using the reposts. One thing TikTok wants you to do is stay in their app. Stay in their app. They want you to engage. I've realized that when I post, I can't post and go. I have to post, engage, stay a little bit, then go. Okay? Reason being because the algorithm, the AI, all that's behind the scenes of TikTok, it tracks everything. And the app wants you to engage. Like, the app is learning you, you're learning the app, and they want it to be a perfect relationship. In a nutshell, TikTok don't want you on nobody else's app but TikTok. Okay? I'm serious because they have so much in their ecosystem, okay? I rambled on about that, but however, I post it 3 times a day. went live Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Today I went live for 45 minutes. I'm trying to get to 90 minutes. I really am. I really am trying to get to 90 minutes. That's just a lot. But that's where the money resides. Just hearing other creators talk about it, I'm trying to get there. Because I do it on my lunchtime. So work, lunch is TikTok live, back to work, then family. That's my schedule. If I have time to do a 90-minute live, I'm just gonna do a pop-up. I see a lot of people say they do pop-ups. And so far, I have earned 84 diamonds. Now, I know you've been like, girl, that's just 84 diamonds. Baby, I started with nothing. I started with just having an app on my phone. So for me, that's a huge accomplishment. My goal is to get like thousands, millions of diamonds because, yeah, diamonds turn into dollars. Oh, I like that. Yeah, diamonds turn into dollars. So that's what we want to do on the TikTok app. Post this week for the views. The views were like all over the place. And I heard again this week in one of the lives that I listened to for like TikTok coaching, that their views were, they don't know if TikTok was updating the app or what was going on. But even though my views were low, I had better engagement. Like I had comments and stuff. I was like, oh, I only got 200 views, but you're talking to me. So that was a win. This week all around for me, my first month being consistent on TikTok, because this is video number 4, so that means a month. I must say, all in all, I'm enjoying the app. And I'm a little bit more on the app now because of lives and everything. And I don't post and go. So, views, I think that's the metric it states. And I made a total of 30 cents on today's live. So the more you get into the live rotation, because the word on the street, it takes about 20 or 30 minutes for TikTok to continuously push you so people can join your live. Because if you're on the TikTok app right now, well, no, you're looking at my video, disregard. When you go on the TikTok app, you scroll. And someone live is going to pop up. You may hit it and leave. That counts. Or you may hit it and stay for a little bit. That also counts. That's what I'm starting to notice. But people hop in and they actually talk. So that's been awesome. Like a guy, he's from Nigeria, but now he's living in Texas. He talked today. And yeah, I've been enjoying doing the talking. The new term is yapping. Once again, it's talking. But y'all call it yapping. But I'm still getting the feel for how I want my lives to go. So stay tuned. Once again, if you're a TikTok person, make sure you follow me on TikTok also. The Miss K Show, Kendra, but Miss K if you're nasty. Yes, I am married, y'all. However, Miss K sticks, okay? For my lowest view post. So with TikTok, once again, like I said, TikTok has a lot for creators to stay on their app. They have even incorporated CapCut in their app. So you're not going nowhere, okay? So once you do a live, TikTok then automatically, how cool is this, gives you highlights from your lives. So I've been posting that to my feed also. And they get about 2 or 8 views, which is fine because once again, I'm new to going all in on TikTok. So this is the first 30-day chunk. Now, if on the 60-day chunk is doing this, I'm just joking. No, it can do that. It's going to vary. Every app has this up and down season, up and down time frame, from Pinterest to Facebook to Instagram. They all have that, I won't call it a glitch. I just call it a season on their app, that time frame that even your top creators are like, oh, I only got 1,000 views. I'm used to getting 1,000,000. I'm like, golly, 1,000. Wow. You know, I'm like, I only got 100 views. I'm used to getting 100. So it's gonna be times where your views are low. That's just the name of the game. One thing I can say that I learned this week on the TikTok app, I would love to do more TikTok on my computer. However, certain things, they push you back to the phone. Like I can view my analytics on my computer because I need to know the numbers. Y'all know me. I got to know the numbers. Okay, I'm nosy like that, you know? I want to eventually start going live on my computer, but I think you have to be approved for that program. I need to connect with my agency because I do want to take it up a notch. I have to get more training for that. So this week I've learned that I need to do a little bit more learning, if that makes sense, for the TikTok app and unlocking these features, because the next milestone to unlock more is 5,000. So that's my next milestone. My goal is to get to 10,000, and I want to get to 10,000. I mean, if I get to 10,000 by end of this month, let's do it. Come on, y'all. However, the next major milestone is 5,000. Another thing that I did realize this week, and I probably said this before, I can't remember, I have to work on my hooks. Because as the more I get into it, I am a creator. I just need to call it what it is. I am a creator, Miss K. And my hooks need to grab you. My hooks need to grab you. And I've been watching creators, and like I said, I tell people always follow your favorite gurus. Don't follow everybody. You got to pick your people, and I got my people on the app, okay? I go into their lives. I look at their posts when they come up on my feed, and they teach. I have one, Katie G. I love her. And she's from South Carolina too, y'all. Represent Carolina girl. However, her videos and her teaching style works for me. She's straight, no chaser. I love that about her. I ain't got time for all the extra fluff and the warm up that people like do. I already warmed up. I'm up, okay? I woke up this morning. I'm up, get to the point. And that's what she does. Even in her lives, she teaches you and asks questions. Love that about her. But she also is a TikTok growth coach. And she'll say, your hook, this is a hook, this is a hook. And I'm just like, oh, wow, Kendra, I've been doing hooks incorrectly. Like, I've been overthinking it. I'm just going to say that. I've been overthinking my hooks, overthinking my content in general, because my platform or my niche in general, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, NICU survivor, bringing moms who feel behind up, you know, from behind to paid. Sharing my story with them on how, hey, yes, I once was in your shoes. I felt behind because I went through a season of having a baby to, oh my God, my baby's in the NICU, to, oh Lord, he came home on oxygen. What do I do now? To, I got to work to be a better mom for him because I want my baby to be 100, 1,000. So I know how it feels to be behind, and I know how it feels to come out of that season, because you're not going to stay there. So that's my my niche, my platform. But I have to hook people in. You see what I'm saying? I have to hook people in because our attention spans have gone down. Okay, baby? I got to get y'all, like, not even in a second, a millisecond. I got to grab your attention. So I have to get better with that, with my videos. And I'm trying to do more talking head videos. We'll see how that goes. But from my analytics, people also love when it's just me on the screen with words. What is that called? I guess an overlay. People also like that. So I want to do a mixture. I'm definitely going to work on my hooks and work on doing more talking head videos. So I will let you guys know how that goes for month number 2, week 1 on TikTok, which will be next week. If you are curious about this TikTok journey and what I actually post, follow me on TikTok. Once again, the Miss K Show. I'm Kendra Nick's wife, mom, NICU survivor, helping moms go from behind to paid in a nutshell. That's what I do, baby. That's what I do. That's what I love to do, because I know how it feels to be in those shoes. And that's another video for another day. How about that? But that is week 4 update on TikTok. 1 month. Y'all, I made it to 1,000 followers. Y'all better clap. If you at home in your car at a stop sign, drive safely, okay? You're in the parking lot, you better be clapping for me, because I did it. I did it. And I'm proud of me. Like, I really am, because I was determined to see what this app was all about. And I found out. And guess what? Now it's starting to be my favorite app. So I will see you guys next week. Until then, be easy in these streets.